My name's Tom. I'm a founding engineer at Plan and Eat Well. And in this video, I'm going to give you a product overview of what Plan and Eat Well is, and then I'm going to give you an example of how you might use it. So let's jump straight in. So what is Plan and Eat Well? At its core, it is a free recipe planning application that uses supermarket ingredients. So what does that mean? So to illustrate this, I'm going to identify three of the core problems facing consumer shoppers at supermarkets normally for your going for your weekly shop. So number one, what's on my shopping list? So before you even go to the supermarket, you have to sort of decide what you want to include on that shopping list, and to do that, you have to decide what recipes you're going to cook. And so the first step is going to be going using TikTok, Instagram, whatever, various other sites, books. What am I going to cook? Based on those recipes, you can decide I'm going to get these ingredients. So you make this list. Fine, okay. So that's the only way of doing it really, other than using another tool. That's the only way of doing it. Okay, so that's the first issue. It's just a bit of a hassle to do that every time. Okay. Number two, those ingredients that you actually need to buy, does the supermarket you're going to actually provide them? So this is definitely something that you'll be facing if you shop at somewhere like Aldi or Lidl. They'll have a more limited array, and so quite often some of these recipes you might be using from found on TikTok or something. They won't be ingredients you can necessarily find at Lidl or Aldi. So you'll end up having to do a second shop somewhere else. And this is certainly something that I faced before, and it's just a bit of a hassle that adds an extra half an hour, whatever, to just go and get some more ingredients for that. Okay, and then issue number three, how much is it going to cost me? You actually, unless you do that shop regularly, how do you know how much you're going to spend? You just don't. Especially if you want to change it up and add some new recipes, you'd have to calculate it yourself. You'd have to do a spreadsheet. You'd have to figure out a better way of managing. And actually, it's just adding to that hassle. And then not only that, but with these shopping ingredients, you're going to have to, buy them all from the various supermarkets. Do this, calculate the cost, and then at home you still have to cook it. So it's just so much hassle. And no wonder, like the UK. We're moving more and more towards using convenient foods and microwave meals and oven dinners, because it's just so much more convenient, and you can see the amount of hassle that's involved in this process. And so the idea of Plan and Eat Well is we're aiming to try and resolve all three of those key problems. So how do we resolve number one? Okay, so what's on your shopping list? So we provide bespoke curated recipes that are specific to supermarkets, and so when you choose a recipe, we know what ingredients you're going to be using, and depending on the number of servings you choose, we know exactly how many ingredients you need to buy. So we can generate for you a shopping list. So once you've created your meal plan, which is effectively just going to be adding multiple recipes together, we can generate this list of all the ingredients you need to take with you to the supermarket. So we've kind of taken that hassle away from you from actually having to manage that. And we can also sort by group by aisle that you'll find at supermarkets. So it means that you'll be able to instead of having to trudge around all over the store trying to be, it's already grouped and organised. So if you're in the frozen section, all the frozen items are grouped together. Okay, so that's the first one solved. Number two, does the supermarket actually have the ingredients you need? As I said previously, because all our recipes are driven by recipes you can actually find that are actually bespoke and curated for that supermarket, it means that all the ingredients are from that supermarket. So you know for a fact that those ingredients are available in that store. So there's going to be no issues of you having to go to multiple stores and manage that process. Number three, how much does that cost me? Well, the advantage of it being curated by us and by using ingredients specific to the supermarkets for these recipes, we can calculate, and we know exactly how much you're going to be using based on your servings. We can calculate very accurately how much you're going to be spending. So even before you've gone for a shop, we know how much your shopping list is going to cost. And this is just some of the initial features we're introducing with Plan and Eat Well, which is available at the moment. In the future, we're going to be introducing lots more things. So if you like that, then in the next part of this video, I'm just going to go through and explain to you, give you a quick demonstration of how you might go about using our app. Thanks. So in this second part of the video, I'm going to give you a demonstration of how you might use the product. I'm going to do this by planning out my meals for next week. So let's jump straight in. So first thing is you get taken, once you go on the website, you'll be taken to this landing page, standard landing page. There's a few sections here: support section, how it works, there's contact as well if you want to reach out to us at all. First things first, you won't have an account. So the first thing you want to do is click join for free now. So we'll be taken to a standard sign up page. I've already got an account, so I'm not going to do this, but you would do this otherwise. So sign in. So this is my account. Sign in here. Cool. Okay, so on the left hand side, you can see two options. You've got my meal plans and create meal plan. Let's check out my meal plans. So we don't have any meal plans, obviously. So let's create a new meal plan. So as I say, planning out shopping for next week. I have to choose Aldi. We are going to support other supermarkets, but right now only Aldi is currently supported. So let's just click on that. So these recipes that get shown, all the recipes are specific to Aldi. And if I just show you an example of one, and here we can see instructions. So it's going to talk you through how to make the recipe. And then we've got the ingredients on the right hand side. What's really cool is that as you add the servings, this price changes dynamically. So you can see the price coming down as we have more and more servings. Okay, so back to the plan. What am I doing? So cooking for me and my flatmate, and I've also got some friends coming around on Friday who I'm going to be cooking for. So I've got 4 friends coming around on Friday for dinner, so I'm going to be cooking for that. So that's going to be 6 people. So let's just go through this. So me and my flatmate, we alternate weeks who's cooking. So next week I'm cooking, and that involves doing lunch and dinner. We're both pescatarian, so let's see what we've got available to us. So if we do lunch and dinner, do vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian, hit apply the filters. Cool. So we've got 9 results here. So there'll be more recipes. We continuously add recipes. So right now there's only 9. But let's choose. So as I say, Monday to Sunday, I'm doing the cooking. So let's look at the lunch first of all. So that's 14 servings because there's 2 of us every day, 7 days, 14 servings. So let's pick out some food. So I know that we both like the soup, so let's choose this. So we'll just add that. So we'll do 8 servings of soup. So it's £1.23 per serving. You can see here exactly what the ingredients are, how you're going to use them in the recipe. So let's just do that. Also, vegan pesto pasta. That's another big favourite of ours. So again, just look at here. It's pretty standard. Got the instructions. Let's add another 8 servings of that. So that's 4 lunches. So that's all of our lunches really, and we've got 2 extra portions. So if we look at our basket, you can see we've got 16 servings in total. It's £1.58 per serving, and it's averaged out to, which is quite nice. So it's 12. So as I say, it was 14 lunches, but we've got 16, so we've got a couple of extra portions there, which is cool. Okay, so let's do the dinners now. So there's going to be 12 dinners for me, just me and my flatmates. So that's Monday to Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, because on Friday I'm cooking for friends. So let's pick those out. So macaroni bake is always a good one. So let's get that added. So I'm going to do this for I'll do this for 4 dinners. So we'll get 8 servings out of it. So that's 2 servings each night. So cool. Let's add that. What else do we want? Also quite partial to the tuna pasta bake. So let's just look that up. Here we are. Tuna pasta bake. Again, just hit add. Cool. And then finally, cooking for friends. And the friends are vegetarian. So let's just make sure we find only vegetarian options. Cool. So fajitas are always an easy one to make. So let's just do that. So 8 servings. There's 6 of us, but hey, 2 extra portions is okay. It's great. So what that's done now is we've got this all on our meal plan basket, if you like, and you can see all the ingredients here that are involved, and the number of servings, and then the average price per serving. So that's quite cool. So £2.03 per serving, which is pretty good. So let's create that meal plan. That's literally it. So you've now got this meal plan. If you want to go and shop this at the supermarket, we can just jump into the ingredients section. You can see all the ingredients priced out here. We've got total price as well, £72.98. And here we can group each of the ingredients. So for example, we can see by recipe what's in each of the recipes, and we can also do group. This is going to be the one that's going to be really useful when you're shopping, is by categories. So this is going to be grouping each of the ingredients into the various categories that you'll find in the supermarket. So really handy, really handy. So cool. We've got meals here. So again, you can see the exact quantities you need here. So 400 grams of carrots, 500 grams, and this is for cooking for 8 servings. So yeah, that's exactly that. Let's just change the name just so that just on the page. So I don't know. So let's do meal plan 30th of January to 4th of Feb. Let's do that. Cool. Let's do that. So now you can see we've got that on our page. So I can sort here by newest. So let's jump into it. So I'm not going to do the shopping because I'm doing all the cooking. So I'm going to get my flatmate to do that. So if I copy the link here, I can share this with him. So he doesn't even need to have an account. He can just get started straight away. And he can literally just look at this. He can take this to the shops with him. So if I look at what the link is, this is what he'll see, and he can literally sort by categories. And that's really it. That's the core value. That's the core product really. Pricing. The pricing we get for ingredients. This is accurate, up-to-date pricing update. I think every week at the moment. So you know for certain that this price you're going to get, the total price is pretty accurate. So so that's it. You know, that's as simple as it is. So cool. I hope you liked it. Thanks. Bye.